one of the first areas that like Heber C. Kimball and others went to was Preston. And so in Preston, they have a little town square area known as the Obelisk. And so when they first arrived there, a lot of times what they would do is they'd hold what they called street meetings, which was basically them, either getting like a soapbox or, something else to stand on and, basically, try to preach to people, out loud standing on this box or, the obelisk specifically, there's kind of some steps that go up to the obelisk. And so they'd stand at the top of those steps, to have those meetings. And, one of the first things that, when the missionaries arrived in Preston is they actually had a political demonstration going on there. And one of the political leaders unveiled their theme is truth will prevail. And that's kind of what the missionaries took their theme to be as well. Now, I've heard of other missionaries as well, such as Gordon B. Hinckley. It's very common, especially like in the 40s and 50s, to kind of have that same approach to preaching the gospel, is to have like a box that they'd stand on and, get, talk above people and really try to get people interested that way. In my mission specifically, there wasn't a lot of that. I think some missionaries maybe tried to do it once or twice, more out of the idea of it, necessarily than the, success of it. I did see some other, every once in a while we'd see other organizations, that would kind of preach in a similar style, like where they'd kind of be standing on something and, just kind of shouting out over everybody. But I found that, teaching the gospel sometimes in like the really busy town centers is a little bit more difficult to have like meaningful conversations with people than if you were just like outside the outskirts of those busy places.